Hello everyone! We've already learned about the history of animation and how it all started. But what is a 2D animation? In 2D animation, a character is drawn by hand, on computer, or the combination of both. Even with today's technology, most traditional 2D animation starts with drawings. The artist creates a whole series of images, one after another, making slight changes in the character's position. When these images are run together, it creates the effect of movement. We have already seen that in the zoetrope and the flipbook. Early animators did all their work by hand and prepared each image. When all the pictures were finished, they edited it into a film that ran in a speed of 24 or 30 frames per second. Let's check some examples of animated films created using this technique. And today we will talk about stop motion. Stop motion animation is a popular technique in filmmaking, and it has been used for many classic movies. And it is created with the same idea as a flipbook, but instead of drawings, you have to take pictures. So what is stop motion animation? Stop motion animation involves taking a series of many photos and striking them together in a consecutive order to create the effect of movement. The technique involves moving certain components of each scene slightly with each frame to create the desired effect. More or less the same idea as we did on a flipbook, but instead of drawing, we move it. So to create a stop motion, you have to take a picture of a sequence of images, the same as you did with the drawings, but instead of drawing, you take pictures of the objects moving, and then you upload them in a software, and then this software will put all these images in a sequence, and then when you press play, it's going to appear like a movie. And today we are going to create a stop motion, but instead of taking pictures and uploading them in the computer, we are going to use Google Slides, and we are going to do everything in the computer this time. So how are we going to create this animation? First of all, you have to go to Google Apresentações, Google Slides, select a new one, and now you are free to decide what is going to be your animation, okay? I'm gonna give you an example, but you don't have to do the same as me. You can create your own animation. We are gonna use the same idea as a stop motion. The same you did with the drawings, we are gonna do on the slides. So then, first of all, I'm going to decide a background for my story, for my animation. So I'm going to delete that, and then I will go over here, plano de fundo, select image, and then I'm gonna search on Google. I'm gonna type wall. no wallpaper, just here. Yeah, this one is nice. So, okay, so this is going to be my background. Why are we selecting a background instead of just pasting the image over here? Because now, even if you try to move this image, the image won't move. So it's easier to create the animation on the top of this. Okay, second step, you have to decide what are you going to animate. It can be an object, a person, an animal. Whatever you decide to animate, you have to select and put over here. How are we going to select this object or this person? You will go over here, inserir, image. And then you can upload from your computer or you can search on web. I'm gonna search on Google. So there is a trick over here. Whatever you type, you have to type transparent before the word. So transparent cat. Now I chose my cat. I'm going to click and drag the image. And then I resize it. My cat is going to cross the street. So it's going to come from here and it's going to go all the way to this side. Great. Second step. Now, to create the animation, we have to move this cat little by little. How are we doing that? First of all, you are going to select the first slide, Control C, and then Control V. Oh, that's the first. On the second slide, what are you going to do? You are going to click on the cat, press Shift and arrow, and then you move the cat a little bit. And then you can see from here to here, the cat have already moved a little bit. Now we keep doing that until the cat arrives on its destination. And the question is, how many slides do you have to do? It depends on what you want to do. Or, for example, my cat is going to go from this side to this side. So I'm going to make as many slides as I need to make this movement. And on your movement, for your movement, you will decide how many slides you need. But for sure, it's going to be more than 20, okay? So now, to keep going with this animation, we have to copy always the last slide. So I already copied slide 1. Now I'm going to copy slide 2. Control C and then Control V. And then from slide 3, Shift and arrow. Arrow é a flechinha. You move a little bit. Then you go from 2 to 3. It moved a little bit. Now you keep going. Control C, Control V on the last slide. And then you move a little bit, Shift arrow, you move the last slide. No. So I created some slides over here. So my cat is almost where I want it to be. And now I'm gonna stop here in the middle because I'm gonna make the cat dance. How am I doing that? So copy and paste the last slide. And now I'm gonna move the cat a little bit. This way. Now I'm gonna copy and paste the last slide again. I'll move. And then I'll move the cat to the other side. So Control V. Great. Now let's check. So I created this dance, and instead of moving the cat until here, I'm gonna stop over here, and now I'm gonna add bubble speech. So again, I typed transparent and what I want, and I will drag to the slide. Make it smaller, and I'm gonna type over here because my cat is going to be saying hello. This way, guys, you can create gifts. Gifts, not GIFs. You can create GIFs like this. So much bigger. Okay, so my animation is done. I've done 38 slides. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to name my slide. I'm going to save it. Save. I already saved, so let me check where it is. Save. And now we are gonna go to another website, this one over here, Tall Tweets. On this website, you're going to scroll down. You are going to sign in with your Google account. And then you are going to select your presentation. So I'm going to select the animation, select, and it takes a while, but the website is going to transform the slides into a GIF. Well, now my file is already here. From here, what do? You can select the slide duration. When you type a number over here is how many seconds you want each slide to last. So in this case, we want less than a second. So I'm going to type 0, 0.1 or 0.2, and I will create the GIF. So I selected 0.2 and my animation is this fast. So if you want to be slower or faster, you have to change the slide duration over here. And now our animation is done. You just have to download and then upload on Google Classroom. And that's it. Our GIF is done.